Wait
Yes.
for the finale of the AI-generated movie script about the Quacko Packo.
I don't know.
I don't think I am now.
Act 3. After beginning a routine quest for magical eggs that the Quacko Packo had underestimated the gravity of, the Quacko Packo now finds themselves in the most epic quest of their adventures. Gimli committed deicide against the Whale Lord, a godlike figure he previously revered. Schmidt continued to explore his newfound powers. Cindy used her impressive powers of perception to reframe every situation for her team with a lens of innocence and immaturity. Elodie embarked on a training arc within a hyperbolic time-freeze time state where she found her place as the last surviving immensely powerful serene warrior. Their friend and traveling partner Sam was mortally wounded and resurrected as a stone homunculus due to a fusion power with Regirock, thanks to Elodie's unbelievable serene power. Now, the party prepares for their final task, the ultimate challenge to save the world, execute Schmidt's evil, freaky, deranged son, Simon Jumper, once and for all. The party is currently Schmidt and Quacko, Gimli and Trevor, Cindy and Soli, Elodie and Cabbage, and Sam in her new form, Reggie Sam. They discuss their plan of action. Elodie, in a masterful performance, summons a column of miniature spirits of the Quacko Packo and makes them dance in the air with dazzling lights. She tells a story about these characters in order to inspire the Quacko Packo for the dangerous quest ahead of them.
Sailing amongst the Quacko flock is their high spirits and indomitable bravery. For bravery and good hearts, they turn the quest into a riddle. And you know, when you think the thing that needs to be done is the opposite of what you actually need to do, you tend to do it early. This is serene wisdom. You have to trick your brain into thinking what you need to do.
Always trick your brain into doing what you don't want to do.
That's all right. With the crafty cunning tricks, I can do them. Sparrow through my mind's eye. I'll make him do crazy in a fraction of a second. Elodie, being reminded of her own sneaky sly tricks, telling her own story so quickly doesn't bring a tear to my eye. It does.
Oh, all that rehearsing is more than just talk. Whenever I'm faced with any difficulty, I think of you, remember? Oh, you're almost too much parently, as you put it. But I play the dumb cat in the adults play, you see. Gimli, you're being too cat-like sometimes. You don't trick my brain into believing you're a dumb cat.
Well, I don't think I'll need to trick my brain into believing too much learning. As long as my vigilance is up, I won't fall easily for evil. I won't fall easily to my evil prodigal son, Simon Jumper. As long as I live, I will see his demise. Mark my words.
Meow. Wait, am I in trouble here? Am I?
Elodie shakes her head at Gimli, concerned her friends are getting too overboard with the cat metaphors and are missing the point of her wisdom. Elodie straining to remain fair and balanced.
I try to remain truthful. No, not at all. Are you looking at the big picture? Are you? And what else are you looking at?
Ships, the sun, trees, life, and the universe. Enough with the stupid questions. Oh well, whatever. You're like 10 years old and a lot has happened.
Fine, if you're so much older and wiser than me, then tell me how we will infiltrate Simon's Castle of Death and slay the evil mastermind dwelling within.
Come on, don't tease the cat. Go on and tell her how we get rid of our evil younger self.
If I tell her, you know darn well she'll never believe it.
Simon is just too evil. So evil. Too evil to ever be gotten rid of. Like a cancer that can never be removed or cured. Like a gangrene that won't wane away nor be cured. For even though he is, for all intents and purposes, dead, he continues to pursue his vile, evil goals, for he is just too evil.
Elodie is clearly getting frustrated with her friend's lack of progress understanding her advice. She fears that she will have to take charge herself at ushering the party to Simon Jumper's dominion.
Then I will take charge, of course. I'll go on and tell you what to do. I'll think of some clever trick and show you how we can sneak in and out of Simon's castle with no alerting of his security forces.
Of course! What a wonderful idea! Elodie, lots of luck!
Look for some good old long-forgotten trick for getting past his security force. I'll think of it, depending on how this trick works. Who knows?
And this is just the beginning. Your plans, my dear, will most probably backfire upon you. just as I myself did when I set out to trick you into coming with me in the first place.
Schmidt, what the fuck are you talking about?
Elodie's lectures on mind tricks and brain blast. I am 3 steps ahead of her. I am 90 steps ahead from all of you. I am the god gamer of us all. By pretending to be annoyed in all of our interactions, I have reverse psychologied all of you to join me in our adventure. I am truly the greatest genius in the history of the universe, second to only my unspeakably evil prodigal son, Simon Jumper. This is the critical reason as to why I must be the one to kill him with my own hands.
I don't believe what you're telling us. Who the hell do you think you are? I don't believe you. You're fucking joking. Elodie, you're mad.
Told you at the mall? No, I'll repeat myself. Even when you look crazy, I know you're not mad. I'm sending you messages, notices, indicators, portents, all with my mind. I do it all. I'm everywhere. It's done by my mind. The answers, warnings, signals all come to me via my mind.
What you're saying is that both you and Schmidt are so mentally powerful that you can make our decisions for us?
Meow, 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 meow.
Only you and no one else knows what decisions we make. So don't be getting yourself so worked up. By taking actual heed to what I say, or you and everyone else are going to be suffering mental distress. Now that we've cleared that up, we have no more time to waste. Everyone, we must head to Simon's castle immediately and vanquish our ultimate foe, the destroyer of our world, the evil mastermind that has been stealing souls of innocent people and Pokemon, for he's just too evil to be kept alive.
It doesn't matter who or what killed Babu. It matters not if you are still holding on to this childish delusion, or if you've already forgotten, for it's all forgotten and wiped from your mind. For Sam, for Wailord, for our dear friend Babu, we will have our revenge. Onwards to Simon's castle to slay the foulest villains, my own son.
All follow Elodie southwards towards Simon Jumper's evil castle. The castle is well built. The castle is located high in the mountains, and it is built of numerous rooms and staircases, and has a huge moat surrounding it all to protect itself.
The moat is wide. From what we can tell, the water is black, and it drains below ground level. We'll be walking through a tunnel that leads us to the moat. The walls of the tunnel are made of handmade stone, likely forged by the hands of Simon's foul fingers himself. It has been built by giants, and it was their evil device to trap the souls of the innocent people and Pokemon they stole for themselves.
Wait a moment. Those aren't ordinary stones.
Oh no, those are soul stones.
Rendered from the souls he so evilly abducted without permission. No doubt this is the work of my son.
The walls that comprise this structure are all softly crying and wailing and have little faces of the people and creatures these souls once belonged to. Such a foul beast must be laid to rest! Ha!
Don't get too worked up. We're only beneath the moat. We still need to find where his throne room is.
Just over there.
Schmidt points around the corner of the hallway where there is a statue of Babu, the Quacko Packo's long-lost friend and financial manager. There is a small red door behind the statue.
Babu, seeing his face again hurts me so.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's fine. Take your time.
Remember that time Babu was protecting my Pokey Daddy and he was trying to show it to us?
I see. To show us the evil, not the victim. No, this is not so.
God, I would give anything to see Babu again. He was so much a part of our pack. Irreplaceable, more so than Quacko himself.
I will meet him again in heaven with a comforting smile.
In heaven you will? Do you believe even in hell?
I know hell does not exist, because it is not where Babu would have gone. Wherever Babu has gone, I follow. Just as it were when he was still alive, before Simon Jumper took him. This is why we are here.
Follow me through the black water to the door behind Babu, where this unspeakable monster resides.
Elodie, the serene warrior, leads the Quacko Packo through pitch black water to the small door on the other side of Babu's statue. This leads to this throne room? This small, narrow space of darkness seems to go on forever. Gimli turns to look back at the moat.
Well, there's no turning back now. This is it. Who's going to open the door? And what will we say when we burst in with our weapons drawn?
I believe it is the voice of the fifth dragon and his traitorous nemesis, the voice of hell.
The door opens on its own. Oh, hey, Dad. Hey, guys. Come on in. They accept the invitation and step inside. They see things that are not of this earth. So, you mostly already know me, but in case you don't know, hey, I'm Simon. Welcome to my castle. Wow. Perfect timing. The tea is done. Cindy's your name. Is it, my friend?
Yes, it is, my friend. What's your name?
Cindy, please sit down. Gimli, sit down next to Cindy. Elodie, I need you to sit down next to Gimli, and and next to Cindy. I will sit at the head of the table, for I am the oldest and wisest of us all. So tell me, my child, where are we?
The sitting just gets me like a lot. That's so funny.
I was trying to like map out in my head where everyone was sitting, and then
yeah. Okay. Father, this is my castle, my place of refuge. Here you see the many creations and abominations I've created from the souls of the hopeless and lonely. They dance for me and entertain me, and I prance around like a king, as long as I get to suck out all the money I own. It hurts me so to see the hollow shadows of their empty lives, the souls I stole for my own amusement, like an old hag on a mountain. But they know that this is what happens when you steal, and I will see to it. I will make them suffer.
Your place is lovely, but what have you done with these poor souls is unforgivable. Now, get ready to meet your fiercest and your nemesis, the fifth dragon, the voice of hell, and the voice of the fifth master will be unleashed upon thee.
Elodie begins to transform into a fearsome dragon, a red salamence with giant teeth and fearsome claws hidden beneath her dragon gauntlets.
Oh God!
Okay. Elodie's transformation is complete, however, her dragon form keeps her hairdo from before her transformation.
her body is now that of a beautiful elven maiden. When Elodie pricks up her ears, I see visions of a shadowy figure, a personification of darkness. I am condemning that darkness. Is you, my son. Now we, the Quacko Packo, must end your life.
Very well, take my life, if you are able. An epic battle ensues. Elodie, the fifth dragon, has incredible power in her new form. She punches people to death and gives life to the dead ones, and through this battle, the nemesis of the dragon, the voice of hell, the voice of the master, the voice of the fifth master.
Voice of hell! Voice of the master! Voice of the fifth master!
Elodie punches into Simon Jumper viciously while shouting. Simon Jumper, being a human warrior and wizard, attacks with great ferocity with his ever-present dagger. Schmidt grabbing Elodie from behind and spinning her around like a heavy blade towards Simon.
You ugly little beast. Stop this.
Schmidt flings Elodie, the fifth dragon, at Simon Jumper, all to no avail. He deflects the dragon with his blade and then, giving one great sharp elbow to the face, strikes Schmidt on the side of his head like a mace. Simon Jumper falls backwards from the recoil of his own attack. Oh, ow, 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 ow!
You're dead.
Cindy and Sully attack Simon using their swords. Sully carries her sword in her mouth. It is on fire. They strike Simon, both of their blades sizzling in midair. No avail. Quickly, he pulls out of their reach, lifting his staff, thus freeing his magical circular blade. He suddenly slams it with all his might across the face of each of the Quacko Packo. Haha, it's hot! Let's go! Simon prepares another attack of his own. He's mad.
Don't even think about it. Cindy, if I don't win this, I'm no good to you.
Don't let me down. You must not let him take away who we are.
That's it. Fight me. You can't beat me. I won't let you.
Gimli and Trevor attack Simon using their favored weapons, wands. Magic blasts from their wands, striking Simon to the ground. You think you can beat me just like that? Simon launches an incredible attack, slamming his staff down and summoning many ghouls to assault the Quacko Packo. Gimli and Trevor continue throwing fire blasters. No avail.
The magic blows have no effect on me. I used my knowledge of old arts. I send out my blast of wham! Quacko, time for our ultimate strategy.
Quacko and Schmidt synchronize their ultimate attack, a barrage of blasting blades at the demons. A pack of shock demons are caught in midair and hurled to the ground. Sully's magic sword bursts into flames. Simon's staff explodes and then instantly reforms. Father, you and your idiot delinquent friends can never defeat me. I will continue to do this for the rest of my life, which is very long, because I will never die. The Quacko Packo, alongside the fifth dragon, fight Simon Jumper for the fate of the world. The battle lasts for a long time because the Quacko Packo fight on sheer courage and expertise. Just then, the fifth dragon launches herself into the midst of the battle, ready to avenge the passing of the Quacko Packo, distracting the enemy. The battle continues for almost a year. The power of the fifth dragon is incredible. Finally, it comes to a headlock between Elodie and Simon. Schmidt shrieks and suddenly fires his grappling gun at Simon Jumper. Quacko lets go of him, which distracts Schmidt so much that the Quacko Packo fall out of sync, leaving Simon Jumper an opportunity to finish them. After many moons of battle, you have given me the opportunity I need. Thank you for this service, Father. It is unfortunate you must pay for this mistake with your lives, but you will all make an incredible addition to my art collection. Simon fires the ultimate blast attack from his staff. Elodie is knocked to the ground. A bullet and a flask of red and blue energy flow out of his staff. Light as bright as the sun streams from within Simon's body, and it blinds all of the Quacko Packo, and they can no longer move their muscles. They lay on the ground, holding one another in their final moments.
I was not powerful enough. It should have been me. All alone in the horizon. It should have been a story of immortals defeating the eternal darkness.
Thank you for protecting us. You always knew when to leave a hiccup in the story. How we could be so foolish as to believe. One day, I will vanquish you, Simon. I will bathe you in beauty. We all have been here before. Even you.
World of magic has been unleashed. Nothing isn't human. I'm not afraid. I live in awe of it. If you wish to save us now, come and join us in the world of magic.
And thus, you have begun to write the story of our defeat. Babu, I will see you again soon. And I will bring our friends together in the afterlife and make them hunters. We will forever protect the world of humans against monsters.
Father, you who must seek eternal death, make your final payment now. Please accept my blade. Now you perish. Simon slams his giant blade into the unmoving pile of the Quacko Packo in his throne room, where the eon-long battle for redemption took place. Like a blunt letter opener, he slices and through each one of the party until he's through, cutting all of their muscles and sending them to the floor like a sack of flour. He stands there, grinning at the spoils of his victory.
When I was young, I believed a prince's glory was measured by his sword and his truth. Now I have seen the true face of evil.
The film ends with our heroes lying immobile, dead on the floor. The end.
Of course we died.
Simon Jumper's just too evil.
It's too
too evil.
and just too evil. It's the most evil.
If only the Quacko Packo had Babu.
Truly evil.
My favorite weapon was a wand.
And Trevor had a wand.
Yeah, me and
too.
Trevor both had wands.
Yeah, it was like preferred weapon, wands. I was like, sure.
I was like, huh?
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
I cannot believe the introduction of this character that just everyone was forced to take so seriously.
Hey, Father, come on in.
Oh no, well yeah, the Simon for
Babu.
one. Yeah,
Oh, Babu, yeah. Babu.
the financial manager, dude.
Oh,
Love
Babu.
Babu.
I miss Babu. Our financial manager? Why did he die?
Who knows,
He
dude?
was taken by Simon Jumper.
He was, yeah. And there was a statue
That's
of him
a
in his
statue.
castle, I guess.
Yeah.
But no, also, yeah, like I was getting really excited when the AI was like generating it. Obviously, I was like, "Oh, they're at the castle. They're gonna meet Simon. What's gonna happen?" And he's like super fucking chill. He's like, "Oh, hey guys."
Yeah,
Like,
hey, Dad. Come on in. Then I was like, who?
Okay, you sit here. You
so
sit
funny.
here.
Yeah, like, I was like, why are we doing this sitting?
I just started hosting in my son's
Yeah.
castle.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was in head because I'm the oldest and the wisest.
Yeah.
It was just so good.
And then Gimli being a cat.
Yeah. What the
Meow,
hell was
meow,
that?
For no reason.
Meow, 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 meow,
Meow,
meow.
meow, meow, meow. No, I really lost it. Time. Like, door opens on its own. Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Dad. Hey, guys, come on in. Like, I was like, Who? It's the ultimate evil. He's like, hey, what's up?
Good
Guess
stuff.
you already know me, but if you don't, it's me, Simon. Like, what the hell?
Welcome to my castle. I
Welcome to
made
my
it
castle.
from souls.
Perfect timing. The tea's done.
Yeah.
The tea.
Yeah, the tea.
It's
The
like
tea is
Oh.
done.
it's the perfect big bad evil guy. Everyone's like, we gotta kill him, and then he's like, hey, he's super chill. It's great.
Can we talk about how Schmidt was Southern for one line?
Yeah, that was so funny. I was trying so hard not to laugh.
Yeah. So
I read ahead a little bit and I saw Larnin, and I'm just like, I'm gonna throw a little something on this.
dude, yeah. So sometimes there's typos, but because Larnin had an apostrophe, I was like, I feel like this is like.
It's not a no.
That's not a typo, yeah.
I
That's
think they were
definitely
kind of going for it.
weirdly correct.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Didn't give any lines to Sam. I don't even know if she showed up to the final fight. Honestly, I have like no clue.
they hyped her
Yo.
up as Reggie Sam and
Yeah.
then did nothing.
Yeah, just like didn't show up at all. Yeah, it's fine.
Awesome.
But
You're
yeah,
gonna bring us back. in the
Name
sequel.
next capture Babu. Group notes.
oh, yeah, oh,
Yeah, I thought I was confused because I'm like, who is this character? I have no idea. Did I forget something? It's like, I miss Babu. I'll see you, my friend, in the heavens. Wherever Babu goes, I follow. I'm like, who the fuck is Babu? What am I saying?
Just our financial manager.
yeah, come on.
And I have to follow him into the dark. Like,
Yeah.
I know there's no hell, for Babu would not be there.
Yeah. Honestly, sick line. I think. I thought
That's
that was
true.
That was
It's
so
like,
awesome.
yeah, I believe in heaven, but not hell, because I go wherever Babu goes, and Babu wouldn't go to hell. So,
Therefore, it exists.
therefore, yeah, that's relativity, man. If I can't show up in hell because I can only follow Babu,
Yeah.
hell doesn't exist.
So sick, honestly.
Yeah, that's like next level. That goes too hard, honestly.
Yeah.
Sam, or not Sam. Elodie turns into a fucking dragon.
Yeah. The
The
callback to the
dragon.
gauntlets.
And then Schmidt, Elodie's Gauntlet's the only thing I think that's persisted across all 3X.
Pretty much. And also, I want to say just Schmidt's tone has persisted. Like, he's very consistent. And Cindy's tone has been really consistent too.
What was the like heel turn that like didn't go anywhere? Where Schmidt's like, I have masterminded everything, and they're like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, what the
I
fuck are
brought
you talking
everyone
about,
together
Schmidt?
to defeat my son. Like what?
Yeah.
I have tricked all of you.
Yeah,
did?
well, how I interpret it was like Elodie was like, I'm very powerful and I use my mind, and she was like trying to give a tip. A really stupid tip. It was like, if you really don't want to do something, like, or if you really want to do something, pretend like you don't. I think was the riddle or the tip, which is
Yes.
really weird, and that made Schmidt be like, joke's on you. I've been doing that exact thing to the whole party, and that's the only reason that we're adventuring together. And
Okay,
that's how I interpreted that. I was like, oh,
that makes a little more sense. Yeah.
yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, kind of definitely an ending. I didn't know how it would end, but I could have generated more after the film ends with our heroes dying, but I was like, no, that's where it ends. It's literally what the
Yeah,
AI said. So
That's where it ends.
I don't really know what I expected. But this is what happened. GG.
Jeez, guys.
Uh,
We got
did
the
our
bad
best.
ending.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the bad ending for sure.